All right, Lane, thanks for coming back with us. This is our really fourth quarter 2020 report, but we're going to throw in the 2020 annual report. Man, what a year.
It's been crazy, hasn't it?
I had, as I was prepping for this, I had probably 20 pages of real estate stats that I was diving into. I've kind of compressed them all into one sheet here. We're going to talk Salt Lake County, Utah County. So there was a Deseret News article back in June. Okay, COVID had hit, states were shutting down, everybody was wondering what's going to happen with real estate. A Deseret News article ran saying we had expected median home prices in Utah to go above $400,000 for the first time ever in the history of Utah, but with COVID, we're expecting an 8 to 10% decrease in housing and blah, 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 blah. And that's right about when we ran our second quarter state of the market.
Yep.
And that was one of the big questions we were asking. You know, people were calling, should I sell my house now? Should we get out of the market? Should we buy a house? And you and I talked, and we both felt like the market looked good.
Yeah.
The economy looked strong despite COVID. Housing prices were up, interest rates were low, buyers were getting into the market. We said, I think things are going to go up.
Yeah.
So Deseret News said we were going to top 400,000 in our median price. Let's see what we actually did. We'll see who was right, us or the Deseret News experts. Utah County, fourth quarter of 2020 compared to fourth quarter of 2019, saw the median family sold price was 15.19% above fourth quarter of 19. So 15% increase in median sold price. Salt Lake County was a little bit behind that, about 14.5%. The median price, Utah County, $425.
Wow.
For fourth quarter. Salt Lake County was $440. Okay. So not only did we top 400,000 as a median price for the first time in the history of Utah, we crushed it.
Yes.
Not only that, Utah County year over year is gaining on Salt Lake County. I think we're only about 3% behind them now in median price. Let's look at number of new listings compared to how many sold. In our last video, there were more sales than there were new listings. So I was really curious to look at fourth quarter and say, okay, did we balance or correct? So last quarter we had about 2,500 new listings. This quarter, fourth quarter, we had 1,613 new listings. We sold in Utah County 2,030 homes that were listed. So we're still 400 homes short, which means our inventory of homes is low. And everybody knows that. I mean, anybody that's out shopping for a home right now, you know it's hard to find a home. I was going to talk a little bit about the plans and systems you and I have come up with to address that. Because of the systems we have, we can make your offer look much more presentable to a seller than most other offers out there without costing you anything. It makes me wish I had bought, another 20, 30 properties over the last 10 years. But what's the best time to plant a tree?
Right now.
20 years ago.
20 years
or
right
now.
So you can go back.
We're going to put together some investment seminars for anybody. And don't count yourself out as an investor. We've helped people invest in homes that don't even own their own home. We've started their investment portfolio. I would strongly recommend looking at real estate as an investment vehicle over the next 20, 30 years in Utah. I was listening in on a governor's forum back about in the middle of COVID, and they were presenting this as a problem. They were saying that by 2050, home prices from about Orem north to probably Draper area are going to be similar to what we see in San Jose today. And they're saying we need to work on affordability, and we do. That's the thing. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, how much would I love to own 30 rental properties in San Jose today that I had bought 20 years ago?
Yes.
Don't kick yourself and be thinking that in 2050.
Don't.
Let us help you build a portfolio. So let's talk mortgages then.
Yes.
I mean, goodness, I just refinanced. I have clients coming out of the woodwork refinancing.
It seems like. But right now, rates are so low that it's not unheard of for me to be able to save people $300-400 on a home. It's awesome. Crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, take that and invest it.
Yes.
Or take that and pay off debt, or take that and go on a vacation. I mean, we're talking $5,000. That's a week trip to Hawaii.
It's amazing. It's amazing the opportunities it opens up. The investment properties, you can that's part of your investment portfolio. You've got so much equity in your home now. let's look at buying an investment property, and we have so many different ways of which we can help you out, not let alone the saving of money.
Yeah. What are you seeing? What are rates today?
Rates right now are 2.375.
So even better than when,
Yes.
than, you know,
Oh my
I had a
gosh.
buyer close on a house that got 2.5 or something like that, and we were like, oh my
Gosh,
you know,
it's crazy.
2.5. Now we're even lower than
Yeah,
that.
now we're even lower than that.
Wow. And everybody's still expecting them to stay low.
Yes, from every report I've read from the feds, from everybody, they're saying it's going to stay low at least throughout the rest of the year. I mean, obviously there's things that come up, and the feds may change their mind tomorrow for what they're saying today. But from everything I read, everything I see, it's supposed to stay low for at least the rest of the year.
Well, and just one other thing I want to tell people about, the buyer seminar coming up January 21st at 6 p.m. We're going to live stream on Facebook. We're going to live stream on YouTube. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, getting ready to buy a home, what to expect in 2020, different ways to supplement mortgage payments. A lot of people are talking about house hacking.
Yep.
We're going to talk a little bit about investments, although this is not an investment seminar. That'll be coming up down the road. You know, a lot of ways, tips and tricks to getting your credit ready to buy, improving your credit scores. Lots of good content on this upcoming buyer seminar. Again, January 21st, 6 p.m. at night. We'll be live streaming on our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/effective agent. Same with YouTube, Effective Agent page on YouTube. It's going to be a good seminar.
It's going to be amazing.
We hope everybody has an incredible 2021. Enjoy the good stuff. I think we still have some turbulence and some things that are going to be happening, but enjoy the year. It's a new year. There's a lot of bright prospects out there. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. We'll talk to you soon.